Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Hello everyone! Thank you so much for joining us again today. Welcome to My Zone Online School. I am Teacher Hartung and our theme this week is habits and products. Now everyone, before we start our lesson for today, guess what? We have to sanitize. Make sure you put enough sanitizer on your hands so that you can rub it in and also between your fingers. Now that we are nice and clean, let's see what we are going to learn about today. Today's lesson we'll learn about animal products and counting. For today's lesson, let's start on page 15. Now here, we are going to talk about animal products. Now, you have to write the correct products under the correct animal that it comes from. Now, let's quickly have a look at those pictures. Now, each picture is explained just at the bottom. Now, in these pictures we have butter, milk, clothes, mitts, wool, eggs, cheese, leather bags or shoes, we have meat, and then we have pillows, right? And then at the bottom of the page you will see there you have pictures of animals. Now boys and girls, all the products that we have mentioned on top, they all come from animals. Now you have to look at the animals at the bottom and find out or figure out from which animal each product comes from. In the first picture, you have a sheep, then you have a chicken, then you have a cow, then at the bottom you have a picture of a pig, and then you have a ducky, and the last picture, there you have a peacock. Right, now you have to write in those spaces the name of the product that comes from these animals. Right. Now remember the products are butter, milk, clothes, eggs, cheese, leather bags or shoes, meat, and then the last picture is a picture of a pillow. Now, pillows are normally stuffed with feathers, right? So, you have to look at these animals and decide where the feathers for these pillows may come from. Now I want to try and do one with you. So let's take B. B, or the second picture, is a picture of milk. Where do you think milk comes from? That's right, everyone. It comes from a cow. So now you go ahead and you write milk in the space under the picture of the cow. Right. Boys and girls, enjoy finishing the rest of this activity. I want us to quickly turn our booklets to page 16 before you continue. Now on page 16, we are going to do some counting. Now in the first part, it says, continue counting until you reach the last number. Right. Now there, next to A, the counting have been started for you. So now remember, you just have to continue from where the counting started. So I continued with a few numbers for you on the board. So let's quickly have a look at how we have to continue with our counting. Can we quickly have a look one more time to see what numbers our counting starts with? It starts with the number 46. Now let's quickly count on and see what are the next numbers. On the board, I also started with number 46. So let's count together. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. But remember everyone, you don't stop at 50. You need to continue. So you need to count all the way up to the number 75. Right? If we quickly go back to our booklets on page 16, you will see that the last number there is the number 75. And then for number B, you also count on starting with the number 100. Now I want us to quickly have a look at number 2. At number 2, we have to count backwards. Now in the first part at C, you will see that we have to start counting backwards at the number 29. Now on the board, I also started with the number 29. Remember, we have to count backwards. Now let's quickly have a look on the board and then we all count together. If we start with the number 29 and we count backwards, then it goes back to 28. 28 goes back to 27. And 27 goes back to 26, 25, 24, 23, and so on. Right. Now here at number C, you will see you have to count backwards all the way to 0. Right. And for the last part of this counting activity, you will see in the last section, you have to count in tens. Right? Now we know for some of us, counting in tens are so much fun. So you start with 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on and so on. Right? And here you will see you also have to count in tens all the way up to the number 120. Now remember everyone, before you count or before you write in all your numbers, make sure that you are counting correctly so that you don't make any mistakes. But also if you make a mistake, you can always go back and fix your mistakes. Right? Have fun finishing this activity, boys and girls. We will see you shortly after the ad break.
Follow us on My Zone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
We have come to the end of today's lesson, boys and girls, but before we say goodbye, we have to remember to sanitize. Now, boys and girls, make sure you put enough sanitizer on your hands, and then also wait for your hands to completely dry before you touch anything. Now, everyone, before we say goodbye, guess who promised me that we could go to the park today? That's right, Zoshi. So, let's all call Zoshi. Will you help me call Zoshi quickly? Zoshi! Zoshi, where are you? Zoshi, oh, there he is! Well, thank you, Zoshi. I look forward to going to the park. I'm sure you do too. So, today from Zoshi and I, we say goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.